We're here again today, and I want to just get a collective reading for the people that comes on, okay? Please, God, Spirit, God's heart, divine Spirit, please help me clarify for the collective. What wants to come up for the collective at this time? All right, let's see. So, the Seven of Wands, you guys will be in a favorable position really soon. Whoever this is meant to see, all right? Favorable position, all right? Also, the world, you will be a world traveler. Maybe you want to take your time to travel with other people. Or there's some sort of new commitment, some sort of new celebration coming in, all right? Open to a new chapter, traveling. Three of Swords, for anyone that's going through some sort of heartbreak, all right? You guys are going to get rid of this heartbreak really soon, okay? All right, let me see. What's coming in for the words of wisdom? Please, God, Spirit, God's heart, divine Spirit, please help me clarify for the collective. What's coming in for the words of wisdom? What's coming in for the words of wisdom for the collective at this time? Nourish. It's time for you guys to nourish your energy right now, okay? Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding at the moment. Let me get two more cards, please, Spirit. Can I get two more cards, please, Spirit, for the collective? Can I get two more cards, please, for the collective at this time? Let me see what else wants to come out. Can I get two more cards, please, Spirit, for the collective at this time? Let's see. Nourish, self-focused, soul-finding at this time. Hoping, all right? For anyone who sees this, is hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, all right? And you guys are going through a healing phase at this time, all right? It says releasing, purifying, cleansing. That is for the collective. What else is going to come up for the collective? For Love Oracle, let's see. Please, God, Spirit, God's heart, divine Spirit, please help me clarify for the collective. What wants to come up for the collective at this time for the Love Oracle? What wants to come up for the collective at this time for the Love Oracle? Let's see. Please, God, Spirit, God's heart, divine Spirit, please help me clarify for the collective at this time. What wants to come up for the collective? All right, so healing, hoping, releasing energy, releasing negative energies coming out for a lot of people. All right, let's see what else is coming out. For some reason, the Love Oracle don't really want to come out. What wants to come out for love? Hi, Ratish, how you doing? All right, let's see. That was for, hold on. Hi, Ratish, how you doing? Let me see what's going to come out. All right, Ratish said, will they get a good partner this year? Ratish said, will they get a good partner this year? Will they get a good partner this year? Can I get 3 or 6 cards for Ratish? There you go. Will you get a good partner this year? Let's see. The 3 of Cups is coming with a celebration. Okay, you're going to celebrate with a bunch of people, family, friends. You might also meet your person at a celebration or event, okay? You might have this personality where you might fear some sort of confrontation. Be careful that in the future, I do think that, now jealousy isn't always a bad thing, but I gotta say that maybe your future partner will be a jealous person because they want you to themselves, okay? The 3 of Cups is some sort of celebration, all right? Let me get one more card for Ratish. Okay, whatever comes out. Let me see what card comes out for Ratish, okay? Remember that jealousy is not a bad thing. It's just, for some people, it is. All right, so, hi, Just Ask Wifey. How you doing? All right, yeah, sure. I'm going to give you a reading. Hold on. All right, so let me just get one more card for Ratish. And then Just Ask Wifey. I will do a card for you as well, okay? All right, so the Hierophant came up. I do think that your future spouse is someone that has good morals and values, okay? They probably come from a really good traditional family for Ratish, all right? And then just be careful with overspending with your relationship, okay, Ratish? Don't overspend money on your relationship, The Three of Cups came out, celebration. The Hierophant, morals and values, is coming in. But other than that, I do think that you will get married, okay? Or you will find the right person this year. All right? So Just Ask Wifey. Just Ask Wifey said, what's coming up for them for their love life? For Just Ask Wifey. All right? All right, let's see. Just Ask Wifey. What's coming up for their love life? What's coming up for their love life? Can I get 3 6 cards, please, Spirit? Yes. You're welcome, Ratish. All right, let's see. Can I get 3 6 cards for Just Ask Wifey? What's going to come up for them? I didn't want that. I hope everyone's doing well at this time. Can I get one more card for Just Ask Wifey for their love life? What's coming up for Just Ask Wifey for their love life? Can I get one more card for Just Ask Wifey? These cards lately has been sticking. Can I just get one more card, please, Spirit? Do I want these? Yeah, I'll just take it. All right, okay. So for Just Ask Wifey, someone's gonna come in that thinks the world of you. They might want to travel with you, okay? Just Ask Wifey. They're gonna want to do a lot of things, all right, together, alone with you, okay? Obviously not just physically, but doing other fun things together. Maybe celebrate at home, a homebody, or they just like to go out with you all the time, okay? I don't know if you went through this past situation, if you went through some sort of rejection or unrequited love, or someone may have rejected you in the past. Take it how it resonates. I know that you're going to pay attention to the red flags in your future. All right, so just be careful if you see this in the future. Kind of steer clear because there might be some sort of similarities from the past. This person, though, that is coming in for you, Just Ask Wifey, they're going to remove some sort of addiction. All right, they're going to move some sort of addiction. They're going to get rid of some negative aspects of their life, toxic relationship, toxic trauma, and they want to be able to balance their life to come towards you, okay? 3 of Swords, yeah, I do feel like you went through some sort of heartbreak in the past. This person's going to bring a lot of abundance within your life, Just Ask Wifey. Maybe they're going to do a business with you. If not that, they will build some sort of security with your relationship, okay? Just Ask Wifey, can you be my moderator, please? All right, I'm going to make you my moderator. Hold on. Oh, wait, you are... Oh, shit. Hold on, my bad. Just Ask Wifey, you are my moderator, actually. I thought that you wasn't. All right, hold on. I thought this shit is going to hold on. All right, sorry, guys. But the stand, I thought it was going to hold, but I guess not. All right, so, yes. Your future person is going to bring you a lot of abundance. They might want to do a lot of things with you, okay? Last but not least, they see you as the Queen of Swords. Okay, Just Ask Wifey. Someone that's very intelligent, someone that's really smart, someone that works on their skills, independent. You don't actually need somebody, but they're going to like you for your independence, okay? Wait. All right, so that is for Just Ask Wifey. Just Ask Wifey, I guess you are still my moderator. All right? All right, let's see. I'm going to go in order. Hello, Shelly. Let's see. Ratish, Just Ask Wifey, Nived. All right, Nived wanted a card. Nived wanted a card. Please, guys, Spirit, guys, Heart Divine Spirit, please help me clarify for Nived. Can I get a card for Nived? Okay. Can I get a card for Nived? I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Lily Sen? Can I get one card for Nived? Can I get one card for Nived? I didn't realize how many people would join at 1 o'clock because the only reason why I joined at 1 o'clock is because I don't have work today. So I was like, might as well try something different and come a little earlier. And I didn't realize there were people on. 10 of Pentacles came out again. Nived, your card is the 10 of Pentacles. You are working towards your abundance really soon. You're going to get a lot of money. You're going to be stable. You're going to be secure. Don't worry about money, okay? You're going to get a lot of this for Nived, all right? All right, Sweetie Patil. Hello, I'm sorry for the last time. I didn't mean to be rude. I didn't post a question again to avoid spam. That was the only reason. I didn't mean to attack you and come up. You're fine, Sweetie Patil. At least you apologize and You're fine. Miss Lard. Miss Lard won. We learn to forgive and forget. I knew that you wasn't trying to be rude, but at the time, because so much is going on, like all the posts were going on, I thought that you were spamming me. But death card means that death card means that you're going through a rebirth with cash. So if you're asking about cash and you have it with the death card, that means you're going through a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth with your money. You're probably going to change certain things about your cash. Maybe you want to hold on to it in a bank, or you want to hold on to it in a different way. Also, you might not want to spend too much money on a certain situation. You're going to learn how to save up your money more than what you did prior. That's what it means with the death card and cash. Okay. All right. I hope that it resonates for you, but remember, guys, be patient. I'm trying to read one at a time, okay? If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? All right, Nived, I already did a reading for Nived. Sweetie Patil, you're okay. You're welcome. Ratish. Oh, Miss Lard was the one. Will they get cash this month? Will they get cash this month? Will they get cash this month? Yes. The 10 of Cups. I don't know what type of cash you're asking about, Miss Lard, but the 10 of Cups is one of the happiest card in the deck. All right, so I do think that you will be getting your cash really soon. All right, Miss Lard. All right, so Shelly Lard, thank you for joining our live stream today. All right, this is an amazing live stream. Amazing people come on here often. Everyone's pretty kind and caring. Everyone's not judgmental. All right, so Hiroshami said, will they get the desired government job? Hiroshami said, will they get the desired government job? Will they get the desired government job? Okay. Yeah, no hard feelings. Sweetie Patil, yes, you can ask your question. Just remember to only ask me one time. Okay. All right. Hiroshami. Are they able to get this government job that they want? Can I get two more cards, please, Spirit? Yeah, I'm not the type of person that hold grudges. I know that the negative aspect of Scorpio people is that we hold grudges on people. But remember that every sign is different for different people, because look at your birth chart. Your birth chart is not the same to other Scorpios or to other Libras or to other Pisces, you know. You got to look into your birth chart to understand what type of zodiac sign you are, right? So I know that the negative connotations of Scorpio people is that we always hold grudges and want vengeance towards people, but I'm not that type of person. I learned how to balance my energy, and I look at my birth chart. The only thing Scorpio about me is my sun, my Pluto, and my Mars, and everything else is something different. Like I have my moon in Pisces, my rising is in Libra, so I'm not even like a Scorpio, basically. I learned how to balance my life. So if I get mad at somebody, I don't hold on to it for a long time. So I get one more card for Hiroshami. Can I get one card for Hiroshami? You know what's crazy? Just Ask Wifey. I just realized I wanted to see your page, and I was looking up your page, and I was like, wait, she kind of have almost the same birth chart as me. I don't know if you're a Libra rising or what, but most of your zodiac signs were similar to mine. All right, so for Just Ask Wifey. No, not Just Ask Wifey, sorry. Miss Lard. No, Hiroshami, my bad. Hiroshami, will you get the government job? Yes. The Lover's card came up. The Knight of Swords came up. And then the only thing you got to be wary about is if you are tired, you need to take some rest, okay? For Hiroshami. There may have been some sort of rejection or disappointment in the past within this government job that you was applying for, but you are seeking wisdom at this time. 1313, do your prayers. The Lover's card came up and the Knight of Swords. So yes, be brave, be fearless, use your communication skills. Hiroshami, you will get this government job, okay? If not this government job, then you can get another government job, all right? All right, so last time you said that you did the last read for me, so you wouldn't want to read. And it is like that. I respect your decision. All right, so Sweetie Patil. Yes, you can ask a question, Sweetie Patil. Anything 7424. 724. Anything 7424. Anything 7424. Thoughts of the person today, why they acted the way they did. 1414. I've seen mad synchronicities on these live streams lately. I think you guys are all going through some sort of awakening at this time. Okay. Maybe through negative experiences as well. But remember that negative experiences shape us who we will become. Okay. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing in a way. We learn from our negative and our positive experiences. All right. So for anything 7424. Anything 7424. Thoughts of the person, why they acted that way today. Anything 7424. Sweetie Patil, you can ask your question, okay? No hard feelings. I'm gonna do a reading for anything, and then Lily Sang. All right. Just Ask Wifey. I'm so glad it resonates with you, my friend. All right, can I get there we go. Do I want? Yep, I'll take this card. All right, so for anything 7424, what came up for you is they think that you're the Emperor's card. So you're very attractive to them, okay? They think that you're a nurturer. They think that you're caring. They think that you're motherly. I don't know what your gender is, but take it what resonates. The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. This means that you are the type of person that approach goals. Good news, good communication. I think the reason why they acted the way they did for anything is because the Three of Swords came out in reverse. I think that they're still trying to heal from this sort of bad situation in the past. They have a walls up. They don't trust people often, okay? Anything 7424. It's not that they don't have some sort of crush on you. They do. But I do think that for some people, when they go through a hard time, they build up a whole wall and they don't trust people anymore, okay? And I think that's the reason why they acted that way, because they probably feel like, oh, I'm starting to develop a crush on this person and I want to get to know them, but then something inside of them tell them, oh, I don't want to go through this again. That's basically what it is, okay? All right, that is a reading for anything 7424. All right, for Lily Sang 9118. Lily Sang 9118. Can I ask why this guy is avoiding? Okay, sure. Why are they avoiding? Why are they avoiding? Why are they avoiding Lily Sang? Thank you, Just Ask Wifey, for being my moderator. I appreciate you. All right, all right. So, for Lily Sang, why are they ignoring you? Why are they avoiding you? Why are they ignoring you? Why are they avoiding you at this time? Can I get some more cards, please, Spirit? Oh shoot, hold on. All right. You actually got some really good cards. The reason why they're avoiding you, okay? I think that they're actually intimidated by your energy. If you're a female, they might be scared of your divine masculine energy. All right. And I gotta tell you the truth. Sometimes men do get scared if a woman don't really need them. That's why, and I'm just gonna say it like that, but not to throw anyone on a bus, but that's what it is. But for Lily Sang, I think that the reason why they are avoiding and ignoring you is because you're in this divine masculine energy. I think they see you as very independent. They think that you're intimidating, okay? Your energy is intimidating. Also, you are the type of person that you don't play games. If you need to say something, you're gonna say it, okay? The Chariot came up, you are victorious. All right, whatever you go through, your obstacles, you will face it head on, okay? And then the Seven of Wands, they see you in a favorable position. The only thing with them is maybe for them with the Moon card, the reason why they are ignoring you or avoiding you might be because they might have heard something about you. Maybe someone tried to manipulate a situation and talked about you, and they kind of was like, oh, should I listen to these people talking about Lily? So I think that's why they're trying to avoid you, might because someone is trying to manipulate them at the time, but otherwise they do see you as a really strong person, okay? All right, that is my reading for Lily Sang. If you guys do like my vibes, please do subscribe. All right, Shreya said, what is the Rav thinking about what is the Rav thinking about the ex Rishi? What is the Rav thinking about the ex Rishi? Oh, I got the 3 cards, my bad. All right, so what are they thinking about you? For Shreya, they think of you as the Page of Cups. Someone very emotional, innocent, focused, a good dreamer, psychic, intuitive, sensitive, inspiring. They think you're very inspiring. They think that you are someone to come to as a mentor, someone that gives proper guidance, okay? The only thing that they think about is for Shreya, they think that this relationship might be imbalanced. I think they think that they need to work on themselves before they come towards you, okay? They feel like you have high standards. That's what it is. Shreya is not that they don't have a crush on you, but they think that they are not up to your standards. They are not up to par, and they might need some sort of recovery at this time. All right, that is my reading for Shreya. All right, you're welcome, Nivet. What does Death card mean for cash? Nami said, relationship guidance for Namita. Relationship guidance for Namita. Relation guidance for Namita. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for relationship guidance for Namita at this time? All right, hold on. Let me get to Namita real quick, and then I'm gonna do a reading for THV. And then I'm going to do a reading for, hi Vishal, how you doing? And then I'm going to do a reading for Lillian. All right, so I'm going to go in order, okay? So guys, be patient. Remember that my security guard, Just Ask Wifey, is in the building. So if she feels like you're asking way too many questions, she might end up blocking your comment, okay? So be wary of that and just ask one at a time. I'll try to get to you. And if I do forget you, just remind me one time. I don't need you to tell me like 5, 6 times, okay? Don't do that. All right, so for Namita, your relationship guidance is you have the Strength card. The Strength means that you can do whatever you want. You see the color of the yellow? This means that you're very powerful. Your vitality is good. You have your mental health is good. Your physical health is good. A lot of people are attracted to this energy, okay? The 4 of Pentacles, you are coming into some sort of abundance or prosperity, but you are saving up your money at this time before you should get into a relationship. You are a great manifester, but sometimes you doubt your manifestation. Okay, Namita? So you do need to be more confident with your manifestation skills. And I do think that once you learn how to manifest these skills, you're able to manifest your lover. Okay? All right, that is my reading for Namita. THV. THV wants a love life guidance. And then I'll also do a reading for Lillian. All right, THV said, please. Lillian, you should ask your question now, okay? All right, so THV said, please give me a love life guidance. Love life guidance for you? Honestly, I don't even think you need any love life guidance, THV, but I'm just going to tell you anyways. So what came up for you is you are starting something new. You're starting up something new really soon. You're going to go through a prosperous new career development. If you want a new job, you need to do that at this time because your speech is really strong. Your throat chakra is opening up. So you need to start something new at this time. Success, accomplishment. If you want to travel, you should. THV, I do think that you might meet your person while traveling. It doesn't mean you have to travel to another country. It could just mean like you're traveling to another city, another town, going out to the bars, going out to the coffee shop, something like that. You'll probably meet your love. People meet the love life in weird ways, okay? The High Priestess. You are spiritually guided by your ancestors, okay? You need to be more in touch with your ancestors, all right? With the 3 of Wands, though, you might have some sort of setback with love. But other than that, you have a lot of good cards, okay? That is my guidance for THV, all right? All right, let's see. Lillian, ask your question, Lillian. Let's see. Thank you, Just Ask Wifey. All right, Vishal said, what's coming towards them in... What's coming towards Vishal? What's coming towards Vishal? What's coming towards Vishal at this time? Did you want a general reading for Vishal? All right, please, guys, ask your question one at a time. I will try to go in order, okay? All right, let me see. Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? There you go. So for Vishal, what's coming towards you is you're working to plant your seeds in. It's going to be slow. It's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card. But it's going to be slow, but you're going to see your abundance grow significantly, okay? As time moves on. Can I get 2 more cards for Vishal? Queen of Cups. Someone might be coming towards you with some sort of offer. If not that, a lot of people will find you very interesting. Your intuition is strong, okay, Vishal? A big dreamer. If you're creative or artistic, you need to work on that. Because a lot of water signs are really artistic, okay? Let me get 1 more card for Vishal. 1 more card for Vishal, all right? Shelly said she's trying to win something. What are you trying to win, Shelly? All right, Vishal. What's coming in towards Vishal? What's coming in towards Vishal? What's coming in towards Vishal? Yep, pray and manifest, guys. A lot of angel numbers. All right, yeah, you lack creativity. Vishal, you are not confident within your skills. You need to be more confident within your skills. Start speaking more positive self-talk to yourself. If you start speaking to the mirror or yourself, saying that you are the best, you're able to do this, you're really strong, you're confident, speak positive self-talk, you're going to get this abundance with love and career, okay? Vishal, that's what is coming towards you. Shelly said they're trying to win something. Shelly said... Shelly Lard, I don't know if you're still here, but I'll get you a general message, okay? All right, I just want a general message for Shelly Lard. Shelly Lard, can I get a general message for Shelly Lard? All right, I am doing fine, Chelsea Daly. I hope you're doing fine as well. I can do your reading right after Beanish, okay? So Shelly Lard and then Beanish and then Chelsea Daly. All right, remember guys, I am trying to read in order. All right, let me get a general message for Shelly Lard. Can I get a general message for Shelly Lard? Can I get a general message for Shelly Lard, please? Spirit 2121. You see how this live stream is really crazy? A lot of manifestation. You guys, 2026 is a time for you guys to act upon whatever you guys want, okay? It is the Chinese New Year. I think tomorrow it is. So it is the year of the fire horse. This means that fire horse is really quick moving. So if you guys don't act on your talent and creativity and your love prospect right now, you're not able to get it. So you better act on this year, okay? I'm telling you guys now, all right? All right, so for Shelly Lard, if you're still here, you got the 4 of Pentacles. This means that you will be coming into some sort of prosperity, all right? But you are saving up your money right now. Spiritual guys is telling you to save up your money for a rainy day or maybe to travel, right? Can I get 2 more cards for Shelly Lard before I move on to Beanish and then Chelsea Daly, okay? Yeah, you guys need to take action this year because... time flies by quick, and if you don't act on what you want within this lifetime, you're never going to get it. So remember, do not listen to what people tell you to do. Do what you feel like, okay? As long as you know it's the right thing to do, then you should be fine, okay? All right, so for Shelly Lard, yeah. Yo, is Shelly Lard still here? She just asked about the death in the cash card. She got the death in cash card again. This is her manifestation. Your rebirth through money. Your rebirth through your money. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Now, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. These messages actually came from my spirit guides, okay? I am just a storyteller. I am the vessel of God. But this is actually coming from above. So you asked about the death in cash. This came up again. You are going through a rebirth with your money. You're going to handle your money situation differently. If you used to overspend before, you're not going to overspend anymore. You're going to save up your money. Like what this 4 of Pentacles said. It's telling you to save up your money for a rainy day or for your future. That's what it's telling you to do. Okay? All right? That is your synchronicity right there. All right, Shelly Lard? I hope that you stick around. If not that, please do like, share, subscribe, all right? That was your message. All right, for Beanish. Well, they have love marriage or arranged marriage. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 card for love marriage, and then I'm going to get 1 card for arranged marriage, okay? All right, let's see. For Beanish, will they get A love marriage or what they get an arranged marriage. Let's see how this goes. I got one card. Oh, I'm not taking it. Um, I'm sad. It's sad for me to say, but for Beanish, I don't know how you feel about an arranged marriage, but I gotta tell you, I think it has something to do with an arranged marriage. It might also be that now take it how it resonates, okay? Energy can change, but I wanted to tell you, I think that your family grew up really poor, and I do think that your family is trying to sell you off to someone that is not wealthy, but is in middle class to help you out. That's what I think it is. All right, take it how it resonates because this is some sort of poor, like I'm not saying poor card, but like something that went through abandonment, homelessness, those type of things. I think that your family is going to arrange a marriage for you, but they want the best for you because they don't want you to go through that poverty anymore. Okay, that's what I feel for Beanish. I hope that resonates for you. Okay, all right, Chelsea Daly. What do they need to know? Chelsea Daly, what do they need to know? All right, Lillian, please do ask your question, Lillian. All right, Lillian, ask your question. Listen, guys, these readings have been resonating for a lot of people. You know why? I have been trying to balance my energy for a really long time. Listen, as human beings, we got to learn how to cultivate our energy. When we learn how to balance our divine masculine and feminine and kind of learn how to maneuver in life, you're going to be able to find out what your skills, find out what your talents are. Because if you're not balanced within your life, you're not going to be able to see what you're meant to do in this lifetime. So a message for everybody on here and for whoever joins the live stream later, you guys need to learn how to balance your divine masculine and feminine energy, okay? All right? All right, that's what Spirit is telling me to tell you right now. All right? So for Chelsea Daly, listen, I'm dropping down free gems for you guys. So take it how you want it, but do what you want. You are your own person, okay? All right, Chelsea Daly. I mean, if I didn't follow my own heart, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now, okay? Let's see. So for Chelsea Daly, what's coming in for you, what you need to know? Emotional, you might be kind of emotional sensitive at this time. If not that, someone is going to come in to give you the cup of love. This person will be kind of emotional and kind of sensitive, okay? Not that it's a bad thing. It's just they're going to be really invested on you. This person's probably going to make some sort of sacrifice to come towards you. The temperance, like I said, balance your energy. Someone might also want to reconcile with you, Chelsea Daly. All right. King of Wands. This energy is you are stern, you are organized, you are in your royal power. You do not care what people tell what you do. Because you got divine masculine energy big time, Chelsea Daly. King of Swords and King of Wands. Both of these are quick moving energy. You need to take action with what you want to do. If you went through some sort of mental health issues, get rid of that. Get rid of that mental health issue. I did post up a free Reiki healing, so please listen to that. Meditate on that sound because those things can help heal your chakra, okay? All right. Lillian, did Lillian ask the question? No, hello, sir. Okay. Harold, would you mind to write me? I'm like 8. Okay. Lillian asked your question, okay? Yeah, take the reads as entertainment. Thank you, Just Ask Wifey. Tarot Time with Holly. How you doing, Tarot Time with Holly? It's been a while. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading for Aster Seed, and then I'm gonna do a reading for Tarot Ocean. And I'm gonna do a reading with Tarot Time with Holly. Alright? Alright, let's see. For Aster Seed, I really do appreciate that fellow tarot readers are on here because they're able to give different perspectives too. I'm a teacher in real life. I'm the type of person that understands that I always have my own weaknesses and that I'm always willing to learn. I don't know everything and I don't have a big head because I know that I'm going to make mistakes along the way. And I'm that type of person. If I know that I'm wrong, then I know that I'm wrong. And if I do need to learn something, then I do need to learn something. Okay. So I do appreciate everyone's, differences and opinions. Okay. All right. So As long as you don't come off rude, then I'm fine with everyone's opinion, all right? All right, for Aster Seed, why is AJ silent? Why is AJ silent? You know, being a teacher, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it kind of shaped me to be somewhat of a perfectionist, but somewhat of an adaptable person. Because if you're able to teach people in this world, you need to be adaptable, you need to be humble, you need to be grateful. Because if you don't have any of those skills, then you shouldn't be leading the world. That's just how it is. And I'm not saying that I'm leading the world. I'm just saying that to help other people, you know, that's just what you need. All right. Listen, I've done a lot of growing in my past 34 years of my life, okay? And I got a lot to learn until I'm whenever I leave this earth and go where I need to go back, okay? All right, so Aster C. Remember that we're not, this is just a earth plane that we're meant to be here to kind of learn something from this lifetime. Once we die, we're going to go back to where we belong. You don't have to believe me, but that's what I believe, okay? All right, so for Aster Seed, why are they staying silent? They're staying silent because they don't have enough abundance to come towards you, okay? They don't have enough abundance to come towards you at this time, all right? Do not rush this person. I do think that they're working to stay stable, to come towards you. The Emperor, they do see you as the stern, organized, divine, masculine person that you are, okay? On the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, they're working towards an abundance. So they need to be stable in order to come towards you, okay, Aster Seed? And they don't want you to know that they're going through a hard time. Some people are like that. They don't want you to tell you what they are going through. They rather hide it inside, all right? And I'm that type of person too. I don't like to tell what I'm going through. I'd rather just let whatever happens come out, come out. That's what it is, all right? All right, Tarot Time with Holly. Thank you for being patient. All right, Tarot Time with Holly said, I was wondering if you could do a read and see if my old best friend will ever contact me. Okay, sure. Good question. All right. Tarot Time with Holly. Tarot Time with Holly. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you have not yet, okay? All right, Tarot, thank you so much, Just Ask Wifey. I really appreciate you, all right? As a fellow tarot reader myself, I appreciate you. And I appreciate Tarot Time with Holly, too. I appreciate everybody that's been on my live stream, because I can learn from everybody on here. Tarot Time with Holly. They was wondering if their old best friend wants to contact them. They wanted to know, will their old best friend want to contact them? Will the old best friend want to contact them? All right, let's see. Your old best friend, I'm not going to lie to you, your old best friend don't want to tell you how they feel, which is the reason why it's taking a little longer to come out. But I'm going to try to get it out of her. All right? All right, so Tarot Time with Holly. Will they come back to talk to Tarot Time with Holly? Will they come back? Four of Pentacles came up. This means that they are concerned about their money right now. They're saving up their money. They're not really thinking about anything right now. Let me get two more cards for Tarot Time with Holly. Let me get two more cards for Tarot Time with Holly. Yeah, they're working too hard to be concerned about this friendship. Okay, for Tarot Time with Holly, I don't know if you want to hear that, but I think they're unfocused about this relationship. Let me just get one more card for Tarot Time with Holly. They have a lot of other things to worry about, and they don't want to worry about something that happened in the past. I do think that your friend is the type of person that if it was left in the past, it should be left in the past. And I don't want to be mean, but I am also that type of person. If someone comes into my life and they're there to teach me a life lesson, and it was something negative, I feel like, okay, I learned something from you, but you don't have to be a part of my life anymore. You should go on your merry way, and I go on my merry way. That's how I feel about life sometimes. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm cold-hearted, but that's just how you need to be with certain people, okay? Let me see if they are thinking of you. I want to get one more card, but I do think that they're so busy with their life that they're not thinking about anything right now, all right? Oh, okay, now I see what it is. All right, so Tarot Time with Holly. They're working towards their abundance, and they're trying to secure the bag, okay? But there is one thing that came up, and I do think that they're going through a time of introspection, okay? Take it how it resonates. the Hermit came up. Now with the Hermit card, I do think that they're trying to receive some sort of guidance, some sort of inner light. They're trying to ask themselves, like, what happened in this situation? Should I go back or should I stay to myself? So they need a time of solitude. I do think that now that I see this tarot time with Holly, they do still think about you. They do still think about you, but they need some time to seek some sort of balance within their life. And they need some time alone. They're not coming towards you because some people need a long time. You know, I noticed this for some people, they need like a whole couple years. And I want to tell you this. Listen, true story. Me and my older sister, we didn't get along for a long time. And there was a time in my life where I didn't talk to her for 2 years. Okay? But then when that time comes in, when we need to talk, we talk. So give her some time. I do think that she thinks about you, but she needs some time alone, okay? It is what it is, all right? Take it what resonates, all right? All right, so, Sweetie Patil, I feel like I'm rambling off. My bad if I'm rambling off, but this is just how I talk to people, all right? As a teacher, I'm always like, I just keep going. That's just how I am as a person. I'm telling you, I feel like I have ADHD or autism or something that I have not been tested for. For Sweetie Patil, is S loyal to Sweetie Patil? The first card that came up was not good for Sweetie Patil. And I'm not the type of person to lie to anybody. Let's see. Let me get one more card for Sweetie Patil. There you go. You will gain clarity really soon. Sweetie Patil, they're going to want to communicate how they feel about you, whether this is negative or positive. Take it how it resonates. But the Seven of Swords came up. This means that either they were trying to deceive you at one point, okay? And they got caught, and now they're trying to change the strategy in order to come back to your good graces. If not that, I do still think that they're trying to talk to somebody else. But regardless of what they do, you're going to find out the truth because the Judgment card came in. But I do think that at the end of the day, they do think that you are the World card. The World card is someone that has high morals, high values, high standards, okay? Continue to be in this energy. When you're in this energy, can nobody stop you from doing what you need to do, okay? All right, I hope you took something that resonates for you, all right? All right, so thank you, Just Ask Wifey. All right, so Lillian, what was Lillian's question? I don't know if I caught her question or not. Yes, Just Ask Wifey, that's what I was saying. I was like, I wanted to see, what's Just Ask Wifey? I know I've seen a description of like your birth chart, and I realized that you are also Libra rising. We have almost the same chart. That's crazy. Miss Nika, how you doing, my friend? Miss Nika, I do apologize if the last live stream went off because I don't know what was going on. It was a retrograde, so I don't know if your message didn't go through or someone had blocked your messages, but it wasn't coming from me. Okay, Miss Nika? Yes, Miss Nika, you can ask your question. All right. So for Lillian, post your question. Miss Nika, post your question. Sarah Johnson is next. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm a Libra rising too. Libra rising. When I was younger, I think my Scorpio side was more prominent. Like when I always had this mean mugging face, and I hated talking to people. When I was younger, I just hated people. And then as I got older, I kind of like changed. Like I think my Libra rising and my Pisces moon came out, and I was more loving when I grew older. But I think back in the day, I went through some sort of trauma where people always like mistreated me and like belittled me and bullied me. So it kind of shaped me to the person I was when I was younger. And I was really cold-hearted and mean to a lot of people. But as I got older, I'm not like that anymore. It's just, you know, life is short to be mean to people. And, you know, we live and we learn, right? So for Sarah Johnson, is Elle going back to work this week? I remember this question, actually. Well, they want to go back to work soon for Sarah Johnson. Well, they want to go back to work soon, Sarah Johnson. Well, they want to go back to work soon for Sarah Johnson. All right, I will end this live stream at like 3:30, okay? Only because I don't ever let any of my siblings know that I do this stuff, okay? You know, it's weird to me. I think that I know this is what I noticed. I don't like to show my skills or talent in front of people I know, because they're the type of people that sends evil eye. Regardless if they're your family or friend, I don't tell them what I'm doing. If I pop off, then I pop off. But at the end of the day, I don't really tell my close family members what I'm doing, because I don't trust them. Um, I'm telling you, your family can also be the one that is your downfall too. So be careful with that. So Sarah Johnson, is Elle wanting to come back to work? I do think that they want to manifest something in the future, but as of right now, no, they don't want to come back to work. I think they need a lot of rest. They need a lot of rest at this time for Sarah Johnson. Wishes is not coming true for them. But at the end of the day, either they want to manifest a new job, or they want to manifest a new different strategy to come towards this job, okay? All right, that is for Sarah Johnson. Aliza said, is the future spouse going to be Shia Muslim or Sunni? Okay, one card each. So I'm going to do one card for Shia Muslim or Sunni Muslim. The star came up for Shia Muslim. And then let me get one more card for Sunni Muslim. Yeah, I'm forewarning you guys, but some people, you don't know. They might be a family member, but they're out to get you. I don't know what it is, but I don't ever tell any of my I don't really tell any of my family members what I do. And it was funny because at one point in my life, I loved Instagram and I used to always go on Instagram. But I started seeing how people react. You know, when people start reacting weird, people started reacting weird when they found out like I got my master's degree and stuff like that. You could kind of see reading in between the lines of how they react, and I was like, yep. And I could see it. It's funny because the outsiders were supporting me more than my own family members, and I was like, okay, so now I know what it is. So for Aliza, actually, you could get Shia Muslim or Sunni Muslim, because Shia Muslim is the star and then Sunni Muslim is the Knight of Wands, okay? But I think the better fit for you might be Shia, the star. All right, that is my reading for Aliza. All right, Susan Gonzalez. Yeah, and that's why from now on, I don't tell people my success or what I want to do with my life anymore, because people are haters and I can't deal with that energy. I just can't. I can't. Like, why do people gotta hate? Y'all all got hands and feet. You can do the same thing or you could do better. That's what I don't understand. People just want to sit in their damn, they want to sit on the floor and just pout and complain about stuff that don't work out for them. Why don't you just build a throne for yourself, right? Why don't you do that? But instead, people rather hate. I don't understand that. Okay, but Susan Gonzalez, my bad. I'm just rambling on. But Susan Gonzalez, will it take long till B contact you again? Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be, because you got the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Also, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone that's saving up their money. Someone that's not celebrating at the moment. They are removing toxic thoughts, toxic ways, addictions. They are releasing all those things. So they cannot come towards you at this time unless they're balanced. All right. All right. That is for Susan. Bless you. Bless you said, okay, I'm going to do a reading for Bless You. And then I'm going to do a reading for Lillian. Okay. Bless you. Bless you. All right. Will lawyer Hassan El Hassi take the divorce course? The divorce case. Okay. Will lawyer Hassan take the divorce case? Good question. Let me see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit, for giving everyone the proper guidance today. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. I appreciate every one of you guys. I appreciate my spirit guides and ancestors. And I also appreciate your spirit guides and ancestors, because your spirit guides and ancestors are also talking to my spirit guides and ancestors, okay? All right, so can I get to my cards, please, Spirit, for bless you? Can I get to my cards for bless you? Can I get to my cards for bless you? There you go. Yes. Yes, they will take your case. You got the World card and you got the Three of Cups. Some sort of celebration is coming in for bless you, okay? All right, that is my reading for bless you. All right, on to Lillian. On to Lillian. The boyfriend tells the friend he may unblock tonight, but our subject to him is done. My question, if there's hope things will be fixed between us and there's a chance to getting back again. Wow, do you really love this person? I guess so. All right, let me see. All right, for Lillian. Let me see what's coming up for Lillian. What's coming up for Lillian? The boyfriend tells his friend he may unblock Lillian. So you guys are on and off? Let's see. I just can never understand this energy at all, because I'm very precise of what I need to say to somebody. So I just never understood the fact that people need to block somebody, or I don't understand that. I think for me is, if I don't like you no more, then I don't like you no more. There's no gray area for me. It's either I like you or I don't like you. I don't understand that. Okay, I'm gonna block you and then I'm gonna come back when I feel like it. Is a no-go for me or it's a go for me. That's just how it is for me. But I people are different, but I just don't understand that energy at all. I just don't. And sometimes I don't understand the other side of the story, the party on the other side. Like, why do you want them back if they blocked you? I mean, no judgment, but I can't do it. I just can't do it, And I want all of my followers, I want all of my family, I want all of my Lune tribe to be strong, to be a warrior. You don't actually need anybody to be happy. Work on yourself first, and then once that person comes in, then you guys can be successful together. That's what it is. But hey, some people just want love, and it is what it is. We don't want to die alone, right? All right, so I don't know why I wanted to spit facts today, but I think Spirit Guides is telling me to spit facts today. All right. Lillian, do they want to come back to you? There's a clash. There's someone's fighting. Someone's fighting. Your boyfriend might be fighting with other people, or they might think that you're going to get a lot of other attention from other people right now. I think they're the jealous type. Lillian, you tell me, but this is telling me that they're the jealous type. And they want to, and I'm going to tell you this, some people do this because they want to control the situation. I'm telling you this now. They're probably blocking you because they know the fact that you're going to come running in and want to ask this person, oh, is this person want to come back to me? Like, they want you to chase them. That's what it is. And they're the jealous type, okay? They don't want you to be happy unless they're happy. That's what it is. The King of Wands came up. I think they see your power. They see your power and they're trying to control you. That's the reason why they're blocking you, so they can play this mind game, so they can so you can come running back to them, okay? Take it how it resonates. They're being emotional. They're being emotional right now. And I don't want to say this word, but they kind of come off as a bitch, okay? Take it what resonates, but they're being emotional right now. They're being sensitive and they're being spiteful. All right. So, and that's the reason why they want you to run back to them. Okay. But none of that. I hope that resonates for you. Remember, energy can always change for tarot. Take it what resonates. All right. All right. For Sunny Day. Sunny Day said, what's coming towards Sunny Day? What's coming towards Sunny Day? What's coming towards Sunny Day? Listen, To my Lune tribe, you guys are a warrior. Please be in your warrior energy, okay? I do not want you to settle down for just anybody. Settle down for the people that aligns with your life, okay? Settle down for the people that have the similar goals to you. Settle down with the people that wants the same thing or something similar to you, okay? All right? Don't settle for just anybody. And I noticed within these last live streams, like I said, when I do these cards, when I start flipping everywhere, I start noticing that you guys are imbalanced. You guys need to balance your energy, okay? All right? Please, please, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself before you ask about other people, all right? Because I'll tell you what, some people don't give a shit about you. You need to give a shit about yourself, all right? If you don't give a shit about yourself, what makes you think that anybody else will give a shit about you? All right? All right? So that's what I wanted to tell you. And with a Libra Venus too, I have a Libra Venus and a Libra rising. I don't give up my love for just anybody. If you're not giving enough to me, then I don't give enough to you back. Equal give and take. That's how love should be. So for sunny day, what's coming towards you? The Chariot. Okay, the Chariot is coming up for you. This means that whatever you want to do, you're going to be very successful. Okay, be careful with aggressive energy, conflict. All right, sunny day. I do think someone wants to compete with you because they see you as the Chariot card. You might lack some self-discipline with the Magician in reverse. You're untapped with your Magician energy. You have a lot of power. You need to tap into your energy, all right? You are the Chariot card though, but be mindful that there are haters out there, all right? All right, that is my reading for sunny day. All right, so is money coming in towards bless you? Is money coming in towards bless you? Hi, Blue Paradise. How are you doing? Don't mind me rambling, but I guess today is the day where I'm going to ramble off. All right, for bless you. Bless you. Is money-wise favorable in the divorce case? Is money-wise favorable in the divorce case? You got the Tower card. The Tower card came up. This is something that's meant to happen, and you can't stop it. You got to let God take the wheel within this situation. All right, for bless you. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? For bless you. Will this money be favorable for bless you? Will this money be favorable with bless you? If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? All right, I'm going to do a reading for bless you. You're welcome, Lillian. And I'm going to do a reading for Raymond Taurus. Hi, Blue Paradise. How are you doing? And I'm going to do a reading for Wayner Dahlia. Whatever, however you say that name. All right, can I get 2 more cards for bless you? Can I get 2 more cards for bless you at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for bless you at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for bless you? All right, so scattered energy. Scattered energy, but I'm taking these ones. For bless you. Will money-wise be favorable? I gotta say, you might not like this answer, but I just gotta be honest. There's gonna be a lot of competition. A lot of people are going to fight for you not to have this favorable outcome. Okay, there are secrets behind the situation. Someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes. They're like the puppet master and they're pulling strings with the puppets. So with the Tower card means that this is meant to happen that you can't control. Okay, so I gotta say, the favorable outcome will not be as of right now, but in the future it can be. Okay, all right, I hope that it resonates for you. I'm going to do a reading for Raymond Taurus, and then Susan Gonzalez, and then Wayner Dahlia, okay? Raymond Taurus, what will the new love look like in physical features? All right, I can try to see what they look like, okay? But I can also tell their personality. My strengths in tarot reading is that I can tell their personality more than the way they look. But I can try to tell you the way they look, okay? Let me see. Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus? Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus? Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus? Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for Raymond Taurus at this time? Okay, your future person, let's see. Hold on. Personality-wise, Raymond Taurus, your future person is going to have some sort of fiery energy. They might either be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, because they got 2 Wands card. If not that, they might have Capricorn energy too. This person is going to look really seductive. You're going to fall for them quick. They're probably able to kind of manipulate certain situations with their eyes. I think the eyes is going to look really nice. It could be a different color or some like a dark pool color that draws you in. And they might do like the makeup, like the makeup is going to probably be like cat eye or something that kind of pulls you into the features, okay? For Raymond Taurus, something seductive, sensual. The Magician, yep. Somebody that's a siren energy. Oh, that's what it is, siren energy. The Devil and the Magician. For Raymond Taurus, your new person that's coming in is someone that's going to probably walk the walk, talk the talk. She's going to just speak nonsense and you're going to fall for her. Also, your future person might have really nice hair because fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, thick, nice hair, strong features because fire energy. I'm not trying to say that they have masculine energy, but they might end up having a really strong, like, jawbone, okay? But I do think that that is what's coming in for Raymond Taurus, okay? I hope that resonates for you, all right? All right, so be patient, guys. Wayner, Dahlia. Okay, I'm going to go in this order. Wayner, Dahlia, Christina, Czar, and then Tarot Time with Holly, and then Tia, okay? I'm going to go in this order, okay? All right, let's see. Wayner, Dahlia. Hi, Blue Paradise, my friend. How you doing? Listen, I'm a very loyal person. If I remember you, I'm always going to say hi, okay? All right, so Wayner, Dahlia. Wayner, Dahlia. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh, Wayner, Dahlia didn't... Wait, what was your question, Wayner, Dahlia? Because I don't see your question right now either. Let me know what your question is, okay? Wayner, Dahlia, I'm going to come back to you, okay? All right, for Christina. You're welcome, anything. All right, for Christina, let's see. Christina. Will the Pisces reach out, Christina? Will the Pisces reach out for Christina? If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, okay? I do free readings often. If you would like to donate, you don't have to. It is in my description box. Please do share my live stream so it can help other people gain clarity, all right? So for Christina... Christina, will the Pisces reach out? 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 Let me get one more card for Christina. Let me get one more card for Christina, okay? Can I get one more card for Christina? There you go. All right, so will they reach out, Christina? They do want to reconcile. The Temperance card came up. They want to reconcile. They want to balance their energy so they can come back towards you, okay? All right, Christina. The only thing that I need to tell you to be aware of, because that's how my readings are. I like to tell people the positive, but I also like to let you guys know what you need to work on, okay? If you're a little bit too kind, be careful, because I do think that at one point they might have taken advantage of your energy at one point. So be careful, have some sort of boundaries. They do want to reconcile, but be careful with being too graceful and kind, okay? Yeah, they sometimes be ungrateful towards your energy, all right? All right, so that is my reading towards Christina. All right, Zar 1128, Zar 1128. Please, God, Spirit, God's heart, divine Spirit, please help me clarify for Zar. All right. Did the prayers to the ancestors last night feel very heavy too? Do you know why? Okay. So what's going on with Zara's life with the ancestors and the medicine? Let's see. And then I'm going to do a reading for Tarot Time with Holly. And then, who is after Tarot Time with Holly? Tia. Tia's after. All right, for Zara, thank you guys for being patient. All right, what's going on with, why was it heavy for Zara? You are going through a spiritual awakening. I do think it might be, for Zara, I think you might be going through a Kundalini awakening, okay? A spiritual awakening and a Kundalini awakening is two different things. A spiritual awakening is when you go through some sort of experience or some sort of hard time, and then you kind of have to shift focus and kind of have to change your life in order to be more abundant. A Kundalini awakening, though, might be something with, like, you might get muscle spasms or you might get headaches, and these things can also shift your ideas about what you need to do with your body, okay? But yes, I do think that you are going through a Kundalini awakening, all right? Something that your body's telling you to work on. I think that's what it is, okay? All right, so that is for Zara 1128. Tarot Time with Holly. Tarot Time with Holly, and then Tia, okay? Okay, so Tarot Time with Holly. They said, could I have a reading to see if my old best friend will reach out? Will they reach out? Let's see. Tarot Time with Holly. Will they reach out? For Tarot Time with Holly? Will they reach out? They're being kind of cautious with coming back to you. Tarot Time with Holly, with the Knight of Pentacles, there's a slow moving energy. They're being really cautious to come back to you. Also with the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse means that they lack self-discipline. If they come back towards you, they might say the wrong thing again, which might affect your friendship anyway. And also, someone might be King of Swords in reverse. They're being in this cold-hearted energy, cold-hearted era. I gotta say that they might have some sort of negative influence with someone behind them telling them what to do. Don't take that if that doesn't resonate, but I gotta say that I don't think they're gonna come back to you towards any communication as of right now, okay? And I'm sorry to say this to you, Tarot Time with Holly. I think that you might be a little bit too kind and a little bit too worrisome. You might be a little bit too invested within your best friend, but I don't think that your best friend is giving that same equal give and take. I gotta tell you what I see, okay? Just be mindful of that, okay? I always feel bad for the person that gives out more than the other person, because that shouldn't be how it is, okay? All right, that is for Tarot Time with Holly. For Zara and then Tia. Zara and then Tia, okay? Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not. For Zara. Will burning camphor release this heavy energy, okay? Yeah, I always want to tell people, please, please, please look out for yourself first before you look out for other people, okay? And that's not being selfish. That's being true to yourself and just taking care of yourself, okay? Listen, I have to learn this myself, okay? I had to learn this myself. I had to put myself first before I help other people, okay? All right, so what's coming up for Zara? Yes, burning the sage or camphor will release energies. With the Four of Wands upright, and also you're going through a rebirth, regeneration. Yes, the Death card. All right. Remember that the Death card is not always bad. Some people make it sound like it's bad, but it's not bad. You're just going through a rebirth, okay? For Tia, does Lokesh and Tia have any future together? Does Lokesh and Tia have any future together? Does Lokesh and Tia have any future together? It looks like yes, but let me see one more card for Tia. Let me see one more card for Tia. Let me see one more card for Tia. Oh, excuse me. can I get one more card for Tia? Can I get one? 222 on the clock. Make your prayers right now. Okay, are you gonna have a future? Yes, you can have a future. For Tia, the Seven of Pentacles, they're working towards their abundance to come towards you and to make this relationship stable. The Knight of Wands is someone that's moving really fast with communication and passion, okay, Tia? The only thing I want to forewarn you about is when you guys go into a fight, they're going to be a ruthless person. Someone that don't mind hurting your feelings. Someone that will go into right into the jugular, okay? All right, that is for Tia, all right? Lily Sang said, thank you so much for the reading, Lune. You're a talented reader. Thank you. I appreciate your compliment. Golner said, what is happening behind the scenes in regards to my life overall? Okay. All right, for Golner. All right, Tia, I already did your reading. Don't spam me, okay? All right, Golner. What is happening behind the scenes? What is happening behind the scenes for Golner at this time? One more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please, Spirit. What is going on behind the scenes for Golner? All right, I'm going to do a reading for Kinza. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Kinza? I'm going to do a reading for Golner and then Care V8V. All right? You're welcome, Shreya Penguin. All right, let's see. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? That one wanted to come up. Okay, what you need to know right now for Golner, you might not like this answer for Golner, but I just gotta speak the truth of how it is, okay? Where was I? Because people just popped in. Golner, you might not want to take it how it resonates, but I gotta be honest with you. What's coming in behind the scenes is you are healing from some sort of heartbreak, rejection, unrequited love, or rejection by a career or a job. The Tower is coming in. This is forcing you to change an approach, okay? This is meant to happen. Let God take the wheel in the situation, Golner. You cannot control the situation. Someone might be competing with you at this time. If not that, someone is going to try to compete for your attention. There might be some sort of deceit energy for Golner. I'm telling you this so you can maneuver your way away from this situation, okay? All right, that is my reading for Golner at this time. I know that sounds a little bit bad, but take it. Remember, take what the messages are and you can turn it into a positive for your life, okay? All right, for Care V8V. Care V8V, okay? Care V8V. This came out quick. Sometimes I don't even need to thank spirit guides. They just already pop off with the messages. It just comes out. All right, so Care V8V. Can you tell me if Juanita is okay? Juanita is okay. Let's see if Juanita is okay. She is going through a hard time. Hidden enemies. Care V8V. Is Vanita okay? Not really. She's going through some sort of situation where someone is trying to manipulate her, deceive her, going against her right now. Something with her skills, all right? I think she's working towards some sort of skills or some sort of abundance at this time. She is by herself most of the time. She's trying to build new relationships because a lot of friendships and relationships did not work out for her. She's repressing her energy, unstable desires. She feels like her desires are not going through. Imbalanced relationship disharmony within herself and relationships. The Two of Swords. She might want to start something new within a relationship or a career, okay? Yeah, prideful, spiteful, snobby. Someone is going after her, all right? So for Care V8V, is she okay? No, you need to reach out to this person if that's your friend, okay? Or whatever, your lover. I don't know what you're asking, but please do contact them, okay? All right, Kinza. All right, Vickyana, write down your question, okay? Vickyana needs to write down the turn. Kinza. What major change might happen in the life in 2026? All right, so Kinza. Kinza. Thank you, Just Ask Wifey, for being there for me. I truly appreciate you, my friend. All right. I don't know what my nieces are doing in the background, but they're causing chaos and destruction in the background. All right. Okay. For Kinza. For Kinza. What wants to come up for Kinza? Thank you, Just Ask Wifey, okay? For Kinza, what is going to happen soon? If you are going through some sort of heartbreak, unrequited love, deceit, you need to release this energy, all right? The Justice card. Be careful with unfairness. Someone might be unfair to you at this time. Within this year, be careful. I do think that you are starting a new project, or you're planning on traveling or starting something new, and you should. You should within this year. 2026 is a good year to start something new. Get rid of the old job that is not good for you. Get rid of old people that is not good for you, okay? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles means that you are lacking security. You need to save up your money at this time within this new year, okay? Don't be overcritical of yourself, because you do have strength with the Page of Wands and also with the Four of Pentacles. You got to save up your money, okay? All right? That is what I need to tell you for 2026. All right? Vickiana needs to ask the question. All right? So, Tia, I already did a reading for you, okay? AM Gemini, Gemini, and then Isa, and then Vanilla and Pi, okay? All right, so AM Gemini. How does May feel about AM Gemini? 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 Thank you guys for being patient. All right. How does May feel about AM Gemini? There you go. Oh, that just flipped out. What they think about you, AM Gemini, as of right now, they think that you're the Star in reverse. The Star in reverse is something of negative connotation. You might be going through some sort of depression, or you're thinking negative about yourself. Take it how it resonates, but that's how they feel about you at this time. Let me get 2 more cards for AM Gemini. Let me get 2 more cards for AM Gemini. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Just 2 more. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me these answers and clarity. All right, let's see. Yeah, you're going through a recovery period and you need to rebuild. AM Gemini, I don't know what you're going through right now, but I do think that May is thinking that you need to go and rebuild yourself. You need to be more confident. You need some rest. They think that you're going through some sort of negative mindset or stress, anxiety. Yeah, you need introspection. You need some time alone. That's what May is thinking about you lately, all right? All right, take it what resonates. Isa, all right? Isa. My brother is expecting a child is in the coming weeks. Congratulations to your brother. My question is, will she be a healthy baby? Okay, let's see. Congratulations to your brother for having a baby. All right, for Isa, what can they expect about the baby? Will this baby be healthy? Will this baby be healthy? Will this baby be healthy? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Okay. Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit? Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit, for Isa? Will this baby be healthy? Will this baby be... That's a lot of cards. But let me take it, Ashley. Because this is about a baby, so I want to see what's coming up for this baby. What's coming up for this baby? Yes. This baby is going to be very healthy. Isa, because the sun did come up. The sun is one of the healthiest cards in there. And you see how there's a baby on in this card? Synchronicity. So yes, the baby is going to be really healthy, okay? Also, you guys will celebrate. A lot of celebrations coming in. Your brother's going to save up a lot of money for this baby. Maybe you guys might want to travel together as a family. Take it how it resonates. A new rebirth is coming in. I do think that once this baby comes into your brother's life, it's going to change a lot of the, how do I say this? It's going to change a lot of the dynamics within the family. I do think that your brother's going to be a little bit more loving. Okay, take it how it resonates. Yeah, they're working towards charity. I do think that once the baby comes in, they're going to change them as a good person. They want to do more charity work. They want to help more kids. They want to do more this and that, you know? Success. All right. So yes, I do see that Isa, the baby's going to be really healthy. All right. And it's also going to change your brother as a person. All right, so vanilla and pie. Vanilla and pie. Will vanilla and pie and the boyfriend have 1 or 2 children? All right, let's see. Whoa. Hi, Dr. Mamoon. How are you doing? I'm doing great. My vacation is doing fine. I've been resting up. I'm so glad I'm able to rest up for a whole week because this whole, yeah, I'm telling you, during Christmas break when we had 2 weeks off with the students, it went by so quick. But when you're working at work, it goes by so slow, and I couldn't wait for breaks. So as of right now, I'm so happy that I got a break. I'm so happy. All right, what's coming up for vanilla and pie? And thank you for asking me that question. All right, you're welcome, THV. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I will be logging off soon. Okay. I gotta say bye to my nieces because they're about to go with the dad. So once they leave, I'm just gonna log off. So vanilla and pie said, how many kids will you be having? You got a lot of 1 card, okay? King of Cups is 1. Queen of Swords is 1 sword. Ace of Wands is 1 wand. I gotta say you have, I do think is only 1. Okay, vanilla and pie. All right, take it how it resonates. So Dr. Mamoon. All right, Dr. Mamoon just wants a general guidance. Okay. Please, God, Spirit, God, Higher Divine Spirit, please help me clarify for Dr. Mamoon. Can I get a guidance for Dr. Mamoon at this time? You guys are lucky that my friend Robert Charles ain't here because he would have booted you guys out. He would have said, I paid for my readings. I'm going first. All right, so Dr. Moon, I'm pretty sure he's going to be on later, and I'm going to do another live stream later on anyways. So he might definitely be on in my next live stream. All right, so for Dr. Mamoon, general guidance for Dr. Mamoon. 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 There you go. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for Dr. Mamoon? Can I get one more guidance for Dr. Mamoon? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Scattered energy, actually. Can I get one more card for Dr. Mamoon? There you go. Now I got it. Okay. You got 4 cards, Dr. Mamoon. What you need to know right now is that you are the Sun card. You're going to be really healthy. Your mental health is great. Your health, physical health is great. Okay, don't worry about anything. I do think that you will be coming to some sort of celebration. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're going to get new love or a new career or something coming into fruition. But you will be celebrating with your close family and friends. I gotta say, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, though, don't spend too much money. Please do save up your money, all right? And then, yeah, I do think that you are a luxurious person. I do think that you're the type of person that likes to spoil yourself, and that's fine. If you work hard, you want to play hard as well, but just be careful with spending too much money, okay? But other than that, spoil yourself. If you work hard for it, do so, okay? I'm not against that. I like to spoil myself, too. For me, I like to buy a lot of different colognes, different clothes. Those stuff make me happy. Libra rising right there. Let's say Zar 1128 said, "Is my spiritual progress from my practice or my teacher?" All right, I'm gonna get 1 card for the practice and then 1 card from your teacher. Okay. All right, for Zar 1128, you're welcome, Nami. You're welcome, Nami, and you're welcome, Vashil. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Okay. All right, so for Zar, for Czar. What is one card for Czar? What is one card for the spiritual progress of their own practice or from the teacher? Is it from the spiritual practice from, is it the spiritual practice from their own practice or the teacher? Can I get one card each, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit, for the clarity for a lot of the people that's on this live stream today. I appreciate you always. Okay, there you go. All right, so what's going on? I honestly have to tell you that for Czar, your spiritual practice can probably come from both, from your spiritual teacher and yourself. But remember, I gotta tell you this. When you go through a spiritual practice, always make sure that you're authentic. Always make sure that it's mainly coming from you and that you're not copying anyone else's style, okay? Because I gotta say, everyone has a sort of gift, and we're supposed to be sent on this earth to learn what our gifts are. And I do think that you are going to be able to learn from your teacher, but you're going to also learn from your inner voice and your own intuition. But I got to say that there has been moments in this lifetime where a student took after a teacher, a mentor, and they ended up trying to be having a big head and wanting to go above and beyond their own teacher, and the teacher became spiteful. Okay, so I gotta say, you should learn from your teacher and yourself, but always be humble of where you got your power from. All right, that is my messages to you. All right, so that is my messages to Czar. All right, Rebecca said thank you. You're welcome, Rebecca. Wifey cut me, you may not have seen it. I already did a reading for Lillian. I don't know if she got a second question. All right, now I see it. I think I see it now. Okay. All right, for Lily Singh. Yes, you can ask a follow-up question. I will be logging off really soon. Okay, Lily Singh. Let's see. Why are they not contacting you at this time? For Lily Singh, are they intimidated by your age? Are they intimidated by your age? Somewhat. Lily saying, I do think that they're intimidated by your age, and they're probably intimidated about how much you have in your lifetime. Because when we grow older, we do reach a certain milestone in our life, and they feel like you're a little bit older. That might be one, and two is it has something to do with money. All right, I do think that they want to have a journey coming towards you, but I do think it's both. It's your age that's intimidating, and it's also what you have. Okay, all right, that is my reading for Lily Sang. Tia, I already did your reading. I said yes, they can be with you in the future. All right. For Lillian said, my lover told that he may remove the block, but our subject is done. Is he? Oh, I already read this message for you, Lillian. I don't think you got it the first time, but I'm gonna only repeat myself one more time, okay? Because I already did this reading. All right. So, Lillian, I still clearly remember this. I said that your person blocked you for a reason because they want you to chase after them. They kind of want to make you look kind of crazy. They kind of want to make you look like you're desperate for their attention, okay? Let's see. Do they want to contact you first? No, but they want you to contact them first. And this energy is always... there's always this type of case that comes in where the other party is a little bit egotistical. What are the other words that's coming up in my mind? Egotistical, manipulative, cold-hearted. So for Lillian, I gotta say, they do not want to reach out to you first. They want you to reach out to them, and they kind of want to know how desperate you are for their attention. Take it how it resonates, but I gotta say within this reading, if it was me, I wouldn't even give a shit. I would have been okay, get out of my way. I'm on to the next person. But you're living that life, and if you want to deal with the situation, then go ahead and deal with the situation. But I gotta tell you, they might unblock you in the future only because they like the fact that you give them attention. All right. All right, that is my reading for Lillian. Yo, this question is funny as hell. They said, where is Juanita? Juanita might be lost in the lakes or the forest or the jungle somewhere. We don't even know where Juanita is. Um, all right, so I'm gonna do a reading for Care V8V, and then Beamish, and then Mimi Relax. How you doing, Mimi Relax? It's been a while since I seen you. Hi, Fashionista. How you doing, Fashionista? Thank you. I appreciate that kind compliment. Okay, Fashionista. All right. So for Care V8V, where is Juanita? I think Juanita was taken by the aliens at this point. Let's see. Where is Juanita? Can I get 3 to 6 cards for Care V8V? They want to know where did Juanita go? Where did Juanita go? Where did Juanita go? I had to make this live stream a little bit more carefree because it was kind of getting a little bit too serious for me, and I just had to bust out a laugh somewhere somehow. All right, let's see. For Care V8V, where is Juanita? Where is Juanita? Thank you guys for being patient with me, okay? All right, so where is Juanita? I will be logging off soon. The latest might be 3:30, but I think I'm gonna log off at 3, just to say bye to my nieces because they gotta go with the dad. All right, let's see. So for Care V8V, where are they right now? Where are they? They care too much about what other people think. I think they might be somewhat of a hermit right now. Care V8V, I think they like to be at home at the moment of their life. They like to stay at home often. All right, take it how it resonates. Let's see. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? And then, can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? For where is Juanita? The Wheel of Fortune came up in reverse. Yep. I gotta tell you, Care V8V, this person is lacking a lot of inner strength. Their Wheel of Fortune is not turning in their favor. And I gotta say that, where have they been? At home. At home, and they don't want to come out. All right. That is for Care V8V. All right. Beanish said, my family has never been poor. We are pretty good money-wise. Also, you didn't tell what card I got for the love image. I'm confused. I also have Bachelorman. Oh, well, good for you, Beanish. No, my family would never want to sell me off to a guy with money. That is crazy. All right, good then. And that don't have to be the case. Like I said that whatever resonates for you, it could just also be that they want you to be with a family that has something that is up to your standards. That's what I meant, okay? For Beanish. So don't take it anything rude or what I was saying. But other than that, that's what I clearly meant to say. Let's see. So remember, like I said, whatever resonates for you, take it what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then don't take it, all right? I don't need anybody coming towards me and trying to shame me for how I read my stories, okay? Let's not do that, all right? All right, so last time for Beanish, I'll get a love oracle, and then I got to move on to Mimi Relax, okay? Yeah, if your family's not trying to sell you off, then good. And if you have a master's degree, then congratulations, okay? All right, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad that your family's wealthy, you know? Yeah, if that didn't resonate for you, then don't take it. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I do think that your family wants you to be with someone that is up to your standards, and your family wants you to be with someone that has similar values and goals and like similar degree levels, you know, shit like that. you know. All right, so can I get 3 to 6 cards for Beanish right now? Hello, happy Monday. Okay, so Fashionista said, all right, can I get one more card for Beanish? Can I get one more card for Beanish? Remember to always be humble with what you have too, because some of the comments that came up is a little bit like a big head. Be careful with your comments, all right? If you say something and it might come off a little bit like you're a little bit bigger and better than other people, just don't say it that way, okay? I also have a master's degree and a post-grad degree, but I don't go off telling people what I have because it's not right to do that, okay? I mean, it's okay to say it in a way where you want to uplift yourself, but don't make it sound like, you know, like you're belittling. I'm not saying you're belittling people, but it can come off that way, okay? All right, so for Beanish, this is your last answer, okay? And I do apologize if you think that I said it in a wrong way, which that's not what I meant, okay? But I do say that within your love life, you got to trust the process. I don't know. Clearly, you've been asking about love for a really long time. I don't know how long you've been single for. I don't know if you feel like you're missing out your timeline or the window to love, but you need to trust the process. You are divinely guided by your ancestors and your spirit guides. Someone's going to be attracted to you in general, okay? But you do need to work on your finances and your career first. Obviously, I'm not saying that you're broke or poor. I'm just saying that you need to focus on your finances and career first before this attraction comes in, and you need to trust the process. All right, that is for Beanish. Now I got to move on to, who was I doing for? Mimi, relax. All right, I'm going to do a reading for, that's fine, Beanish. If it's off for you today, then it's fine. All right, because not every, I told you that tarot readings, the energy can change. Not every reading is going to be as precise and 100%, okay? No hard feelings. I'm not mad at you. It's just whatever, all right? All right, Mimi, relax. So, Mimi, relax. Can I get a general reading for Mimi, relax? TM Duggo said hi. Hi, TM Duggo. All right, so for TM Duggo, no, Mimi, relax, want a general reading. Mimi, relax, want a general reading. Can I get a general reading for Mimi, relax? So can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Mimi, relax, if they're still here? Let me see. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? There you go. All right, so what you need to know right now, Mimi, relax, is are you trying to get a new job? If not that, you might be balancing between 2 different jobs or maybe 2 different communication. I don't know if you're balancing 2 different people. Take it what resonates. It don't have to be that. With the 5 of Wands, it's saying that there might be some sort of competition or some sort of envious energy. Be careful with this energy, okay? Unbalanced relationship disharmony. I gotta say, the people around you right now might be a little bit not too good for you, but I just want to forewarn you that some people around you is not being like caring at the moment, okay? Yeah, King of Swords also came out in reverse, and the Knight of Cups also came out in reverse. So I gotta say, what's coming out for you that is the positive card for you is that you might be focusing on a new career maybe, and you're getting rid of a career that doesn't work out for you and pays more. Okay, take how it resonates. All right, that is my reading for Mimi, relax. All right, let's see. All right, Fashionista said, hello, happy Monday. What birthday messages do my angels have? Happy birthday, Fashionista, by the way. Happy birthday. All right, so happy birthday, my friend. What are you? What's today? February. Oh, you're an Aquarius? Are you an Aquarius? All right. Happy birthday, by the way. All right, let me get one more card for Fashionista. What wants to come up for Fashionista? Can I get one more card, please, for Fashionista? All right, let's see. Somebody said, Aster C said, thank you for your wisdom. Yeah, so, you know, we as human beings, you gotta learn where you're wrong. You gotta learn when you're right, okay? So I don't ever think that I'm better than anybody. And I do know that, you know, a lot of people's skills and talents don't just resonate with just anyone either. So take it with a grain of salt at times, or take it how it resonates, okay? All right, let's see. For Fashionista. For Fashionista. All right, I will be logging off soon. So let me see. There you go. Fashionista. All right, Fashionista. What's coming up for you at this time? You got a lot of good cards, Fashionista. 6 of Wands, victory, success. You're coming into your power. I don't know what you're working on. I don't know if you're like somebody spiritual or maybe someone talented with some sort of creation, but this is going to make you victorious. With the 2 of Cups, someone wants to tell you how they feel. Okay, partnership, relationship, Page of Cups. You are kind of a sensitive person, but people do like this sensitive energy. People do come to you for guidance, okay? I do think that you are a very mature, you have this very mature energy, all right, for Fashionista. The only thing that I wanted to tell you that might come off a little bit negative is the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse is some sort of secrets. You do have untapped potential, I gotta tell you. For Fashionista, you might be spiritually guided to do something big as well, but you just have untapped potential at this time. All right, but just be careful of some sort of secrets, okay? But other than that, you have a lot of victorious cards. The Page of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and then also the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so a relationship might be coming in for you, okay? All right, so let's see. Hi, TMC Duggo. How you doing? Aster Seed. Yes, Aster Seed. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Tia, I already told you that. Told you that your person will be with you in the future, right? I don't need spams. I don't need spamming, okay? All right, so ask Vanessa, what is the energy like for Vanessa? What's the energy like for Vanessa? Isa, you better ask your question now because I will be ending my live stream soon, okay? Vanessa, what is the energy like for Vanessa? What is the energy like for Vanessa? Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? All right, so for Vanessa, what's coming out for you is you're going through a spiritual awakening at this time. You're starting a new journey, okay? Also, you got the 3 of Cups. You're going to be in this happy energy. You're going to be celebrating with your close friends or family. Take how it resonates. If you are sick at this time or you're going through some sort of, you might go through like a little cold soon. You might need some sort of rest. You're working way too hard. You need to take a break with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. If you're dealing with somebody, this relationship might be imbalanced at this time, okay? But your energy is, you need a little rest. But I do think that you're resting for some sort of celebration. Take it what resonates, all right? That is my reading for Vanessa. All right, so let me see who's going to be my last person before I come back on. All right, let's see. Who's my last person? Duncan Brooks. Okay, Psychic Rish. I didn't get your Lillian, I already did your reading again. Mimi Relax, I also did a read for Mimi Relax for general. Okay. That's for me, I will never lose faith on him because okay. So let's see. Okay, my last person before I end this, and I'll come back on maybe What time should it come on? Maybe around like 6 or 7. I'll come back on again for tonight, okay? If I do miss your question, come back on around 6 or 7, okay? Let's see who will be my last person. Who will be my last person? All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Psychic Rish. Wayner, Dahlia, you need to ask your question now. I'm gonna do a reading for S. Lila, and then Duncan Brooks. Or, oh, I see your question now. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Psychic Rish, S. Lila, Duncan Brooks, Wayner, Dahlia, Psychic Rish, hi Davina. Let's see. All right. All right, Psychic Rish is going to be my last person. If I do miss your question, please come back on around 7, okay? All right, so let's start. Cuz I got to go say bye to my nieces. All right, so Psychic Rish. What is Rajit? What Rajit wish Psychic Rish a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Psychic Rish. Okay. What is coming up for Psychic Rish? Will they wish them a happy birthday? Knight of Swords, yes. Knight of Swords, yes. Psychic Rish, yeah, they will wish you a happy birthday, okay? S. Lila. Okay, does Lee think about S. Lila often? Does Leela think about S. Lila often? Does Lee think about S. Lila often? Does Lee think about S. Lila often? Remember that sometimes if I miss your question, it might be because maybe it's something YouTube censored or something, because sometimes I feel like I've read some questions for people, but they didn't get it. Also, it might be a internet connection thing too. Let's see. So for S. Lila, yes, they do think the Knight of Cups towards you. They do want to come towards you, okay? S. Lila. They might have regret something with you in the past. All right. And then also, maybe at one point they were selfish within their energy towards you. But as Lila, yes, I do think that they are coming towards you with new feelings. Okay? With the Knight of Cups. All right. Duncan Brooks said anything about love. Okay, Duncan Brooks said anything about love. Duncan Brooks said anything about love. Anything about love for Duncan Brooks. 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 Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so the King of Swords came up for Duncan Brooks. So yes, I do think that someone communicative is going to communicate towards you. They do see it as the King of Swords, someone that is smart, going for justice, professional person, man of action. The Chariot card, regardless of your gender, yeah, you will get some sort of success within love. But I gotta say, don't rush the situation. You are divinely guided within love, okay? That is for Duncan Brooks. All right, Vayner Dahlia. Will they be successful for Wayner Dahlia? Will they be successful for Wayner Dahlia? Will they be successful? The Fool came up. You're going to try something new. Something might not be successful in your past, but you are going to take a you're going to take a risk. You're going to be free-spirited. You need to try something new in order to gain abundance. I think that your situation right now or in the past is not working out for you. So you do need to try something new. All right? Take a leap of faith. All right? Yeah, you're uncertain about your success with the Chariot in reverse. But I do think that you are releasing any negative mindset. All right? But yes, as of right now, your success isn't all there, but you need to take a risk. You need to try something new, okay? When you try something new, you're gonna get success, all right? That is my reading for Wayne Dahlia. Psychic Rich, I already did your reading. I said yes, they will communicate, okay? All right, Vanilla and Pie. Mimi, relax. I also did a general reading for you. I said that you need to work on saving up your money at this time because I do think that a lot of people around you at this time is not being really supportive, all right? Take it how it resonates. But I do think that you, on the other hand, my friend, Mimi, relax. You do need to save up your money for a rainy day, okay? All right, so Vanilla and Pie want a general reading. Vanilla and Pie wants a general reading. Vanilla and Pie wants a general reading. What's coming up for them? Justice. Justice is coming up for Vanilla and Pie. Justice is coming up for Vanilla and Pie. Okay? Can I get two more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get two more cards, please, Spirit, for Vanilla and Pie? Vanilla and Pie. What's coming up for? All right, so general reading for Vanilla and Pie. You got really good cards. Someone wants to reconcile. You're going to get a balanced energy. You're going to be working on your own balance. Justice card came up. If you are fighting a court case, you're able to defeat this. If you want to find the truth or clarity, you're going to get this truth and clarity, okay? You're also someone that fights for justice. The Knight of Wands, extroverted energy, enthusiastic, traveler. Good news is coming in for you, okay? All right, so that is for Vanilla and Pie. All right, so I think my last person was that, okay? All right, thank you guys for joining my live stream. If I did miss your question, please come back around 6 or 7, okay? I'll be back on later on, okay? Thank you, Just Ask Wifey, for being my moderator. I truly appreciate you, okay? All right, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.